What's going on YouTube? Today I bring you an awesome Uber match against my friend Rich, aka InertFury. We were on Skype and I was really desperate to get a battle with this team because I've been trying like for a week get a good battle with the Sandstorm team I made. It's a pretty good team. You can say Joey has been using it. I think Leo has, AJ, Cheese. All those people have been using it and they told me they have had some success with that team. So I guess it turned out to be pretty good. My team is, I guess, a pretty balanced Sand team. It has Karmori, which is probably the MVP of this team. That and my Arceus, which I will reveal the type later. And also I have Regenera's Spin Blocker, as well as good synergy with what's called Escadrille and T-Tar. Latias just a KO switching the offensive set though, and just to get rid of Groudon really fast with Grass Knot. And yeah, my Arceus is going to be physically defensive. I won't reveal the type though. But yeah, Rich's team looks like a pretty offensive oriented team. I guess you could go more balanced if his Arceus was Arceus Water just to take on the dragons, or more offensive if you, I mean, it would be more offensive if it was Extreme Killer. So he has that Barry Bonds shielding right there. If you don't know what Pokemon I'm talking about, is Black Kyurem. Mixed Black Kyurem is a bitch. It has a few counters. My Arceus Rock happens to be a counter of it, except not really. Can't counter all this. Anyways, he has Mewtwo. You know, Mewtwo. My Arceus is also a Mewtwo counter in the Sand, but yeah, he has also Fortress, Standard Sun, Groudon, Giratina, all that stuff. So yeah, let's get right into the match. Something I forgot to mention: Latias completely fucks his team if his Arceus is not Arceus Water. So I let up with my Latias just because I would have the better matchup. I go for Dragon Pulse on the first turn, scouting for the switch if he had the Arceus, but he doesn't switch. Instead he goes for Pain Split, I guess predicting me to go for the HP Fire, but I wouldn't reveal it that soon. Now I'm going to reveal HP Fire, and he's going to predict that as he goes into Mewtwo. Now he's going to Ice Beam me. I was actually calculating how much it would do and expects Mewtwo to my Latias, and I leave that. He also leaves the Dragon Pulse, which is very bad, and he makes an excellent play right here. He predicts me to go into T-Tar, trying to get a kill with the Sandstorm to the Mewtwo, because I would get rid of the threat and set up my Sand as well. So that was a very good play on Rich's part, and now he's going to go into his Groudon. I predicted him to go for the rocks or go for the Drown Tail. He goes for the Drown Tail, and Drown Tail is actually very bad because now my T-Tar received enough damage to the point where I cannot leave to start rock switchings, which is going to be very crucial later in the game. We will miss Dragon Tail here, which is kind of hilarious. I will love it on Skype. And yeah, now I'm going to hit this time, and he's going to drag it out into his own Giratina. He knows I will have to switch, not risking the speed type, because I need my Spin Blocker more than he does. So he's actually gonna play really smart and go for the substitute, predicting me to switch on either Skarmory or my Arceus. He's actually going to miss Drown Tail here, which is pretty bad. Actually, me getting the 2-layer spikes with this Skarmory is going to be actually pretty crucial later in the game. So yeah, he Drown Tails me out into my T-Tar. This is good and bad because this means he will be taking Sandstorm damage, and bad because my T-Tar cannot leave another switch in, which is, oh my god. So he's going to drag me out into Leo the Escadrille, and I'm going to have to get the heck out of here because I know he has Earthquake, seeing Sub-Giratina carry either Earthquake or Will-O-Wisp. I prefer Earthquake for Escadrille, as he does too. So I go into my Skarm predicting that I'm going to go for the Roost just to get all my health back. Skarm is a big bitch to his team, so I rather keep Skarm than my Sandstorm or Escadrille. My Arceus type is revealed now, which is Arceus Rock. It's a physically defensive Arceus Rock, enough speed to outspeed Adamant Rayquaza, or modest White Kyurem stuff, just to quote-unquote counter them. Rayquaza not really because of Airlock, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I can take any attack from White Kyurem in the sand. But yeah, he's going to kill my T-Tar, as now I'm going to go into Escadrille, trying to scare him out with the Iron Head. I had no reason not to go for it, since it will kill anything on his team. Really, he cannot switch anything in, and the classiest way to kill a Groudon. Rapid's been killed with Escadrille. Killing a counter, not bad. So yeah, he's actually going to send out not Escadrille, Fortress, because I cannot afford him spinning my rocks away. I could set up a spike later, but I need the rocks for Barry Bonds or Black Kyurem, whatever. I knew he would Toxic and not spike this turn, predicting me to fade him out, so I'm actually gonna go for the Earthquake, and now I'm just gonna go for the Drown Tail, predicting him to go for the spikes. I don't want any spikes on my team, so yeah. Now the Drown Tail is going to drag it out into his Barry Bonds. I know that he will outspeed me because I don't carry speed at all. I carry a little bit of speed, but I carry max defense and almost max attack, so not really a lot of speed. Anyways, I'm going to let the least important team member right now, which is Leo, so just so I can bring my Arceus Rock and just kill anything on his team. Really nothing can appreciate switching out into this Arceus at that point. I carry Will-O-Wisp on my Arceus, but you know, it's a 75 accuracy move, so I'd rather not risk hitting that. So because I have a better checks to Arceus Ghost, and I mean our Extreme Killer Arceus, that is my Skarmory, and yeah, I faced him out, and now Giratina is going to start shuffling my team once more, which is kind of bad. Not really upset because it's going to drag me out into my Giratina. I'm choking so much, sorry. And that Shadow Sneak actually does a lot, considering I'm max defense. That Shadow Sneak does a lot, and now he's going to bring in his Arceus, as I'm going to let my Giratina die. And here it may look like a pretty weird play, but I was actually scouting for Recover, because if he had Recovered, he would you see there, you know, Latias being a Pokemon that Arceus can set up on it. So yeah, that's what I do. So this is going to be the end of the match. He's going to bring Black Kyurem, and he's not gonna be able to kill me with Fusion Bolt because I'm Impish max special defense. So yeah, so good game, Rich. You played pretty well. That was a very fun match indeed. So yeah, this is actually the first battle I finished with this team. I've been playing with it like for a week, but people always DC and stuff, so I didn't really post anything until today, just because I got a good battle with my friend. So yeah, I will leave his channel in the description. And with that, I do believe I'm out of here. Haha, later.